again. Moseley whistles the ball to the English batsman. Just take a look at this. Nice use of the crease, comes from the outside and toying around the off stump.
Oh, he's beaten the outside edge again. Moseley is bowling a beautiful spell here as well. He bowled 7 overs initially, no wicket for 10. Since lunch he's bowled a superb spell, and that went almost like a leg break. That pitched and left Robin Smith, squaring him up completely. Beautiful ball. And that's the 9th occasion since lunch that the ball has beaten the outside edge of the bat. Gives you some idea of how well they're bowling at the moment. That's a good shot. That was right off the meat of the bat. Runs really aren't the major concern here for anyone. That brings up 100 in fact. I think Ezra Moser paid the cardinal sin of trying to bowl too much on his thumbs to get that ball to leg cut, Tony. He pitched just on out or about the off stump the previous ball, getting into leg cut and beat Robin Smith, and he was trying there to pitch it in line with probably middle and off or mid stump to get it to leg cut. Oh, and that bounces over the stumps. That was a magnificent Yorker, right in the block hole that was. He managed to get just a little bit of bat on it. That one kept a bit low. Very, very lucky. Hit the bottom of the bat. Right over the top of the stumps. If it kept that low, I thought it was a Yorker. It bounced just short of a length, kept low, hit the base of the bat, and it went flying down off that hard surface over middle stump.
That long left hand has gone out. And it really was brilliant. It's the longest left hand in the business. Left arm. Telescopic.
Well, that was my frantic shout of brilliant as Tony Cozy was trying to commentate. Astonishing fielder, Curtly Ambrose.
Punched that away for 4. Full toss. And even with a full toss, he was quite careful with it. Didn't swing across it. Just punched it away.
And the crowd has gone quiet, and that's a good thing for the English batsman. Just keep the crowd cool, it takes some of the pressure off.
Oh, and another good bouncer. Right over the top of middle stump.
Dead straight, good bouncer this. This is a way to make batsmen take evasive action. Put them under pressure, look at it, straight over the top of the stumps. Get it straight, get it high. That's how you cause problems for any batsman. And Russell in the end plays quite well.
And that's a superb half century. Greeted by great cheers from the England spectators around the ground. A really courageous innings. Long way forward and struck outside the off stump. Still worth a shout.
Yes, always worth a shout in this position, but I think you can see clearly the foot is outside the line of off stump, the ball pitched outside. He's played well forward, and as we've said many times, both these umpires, and in fact in all the other test matches, most of the time they've tended to give the batsman not out, and I think that was from clearly, you could see the big stride forward.
So Bishop now being encouraged here by Richards. Being hemmed in, Smith. Plenty of close fielders. There are 3 of them around him. In front of the bat, 2 on the offside, 1 on the on. And he's taken that on the side of the head. Bishop just injecting a little more life now, a little more pace, a little more hostility. And with those close men in, Smith just not wanting to play at all.
Curtly Ambrose.
Bowled him!
Likes it. Curtly Ambrose likes it. And Jack Russell's long vigil ends. He must have expected the new ball to bounce a bit, but it didn't. Well, what an agonising way for a fine innings to end. 166 for 6.
Very difficult ball to keep out there, Tony. Kept very low indeed. Pitched in line with about mid-stump and hit off. Look at how low that ball hit on the stump. No more than 6 inches above the base of the stump. Very disappointed, Jack Russell. Very happy, Curtly Ambrose and West Indies team. Another go for 4. There's a good delivery there, an attempt at the Yorker. Just managed to get some bat on it.
Great delivery here from the big man, a big in-swinging Yorker. Look how it dips at the last minute. It just dips in off middle and off, just dipping in, and it just gets a bit of a bat on it down to fine leg, and it races away.
In the air and one dance to slip. There goes that little opening of the face again. Let's see that shot again. See if you can pick the face opening up here.
Watch the bat here, watch the bat. There it is, open. You could slow that down. The bat opens. It's not facing the bowler. It's half open. Half open. Yes. There it is, and it nearly carried to slip. He was oh so lucky.
Good ball, big appeal, got him out, LBW, he's got him, trapped in with the Yorker. Umpire Lloyd Barker, no hesitation on that occasion, he gave him out in a flash. Hussain out, LBW, and England have lost their 7th wicket. Let's have another look. Fired in there and hit his back foot, plumb LBW, and so unfortunately Nasser Hussain is out. 173 for 7.
Great ball, straight in there, from a great height. Everybody's up. I think Hussain's heart would have been in his mouth as soon as it hit him. He does have a wonderful Yorker, doesn't he? What glee he enjoyed that wicket.
Surrounded he is. Oh, he's beaten him. That was so close to the outside edge. There may even have been a noise, but it didn't quite carry to Dujon. He's having a little look at the outside edge of the bat. Did this hit the edge? I think it might have done.
Well, I think he might have got a little fine tickle there, and it never quite carried to Jeffrey Dujon. He has bowled wonderfully well as Ambrose, cutting the ball away, those fingers round the ball, big fingers.
Jeff Boycott mentions the hands. Watch this. This is Ambrose. Watch the eyes. Staring at a length. They're all there, bar one. 3 slips. Silly mid-off. Square cover, a gully. A leg gully. Forward short leg. And there is only one fieldsman not in the circle, and he's way down on the boundary at fine leg. Off the edge, got him, no ball called. Well, he's got big enough feet, he should try and keep some portion of it behind the line. It's gone straight to second slip, out caught. However, it's not out.
Yeah, straight on off stump, Ambrose. And the batsman pushing at it. Neat catch a second slip. But Capel pushing at the ball, pushing through the ball so it manages to carry, and he's neatly caught.
This is the last ball of the over. On the pitch, giving it out, LBW again. Yes, he's gone. LBW. So umpire Barker up with his finger again. And this time, David Capel, the victim. He looked to me to be playing from the crease. And no hesitation whatever there by umpire Barker. Let's have another look at it. It pitches. and hit him around about middle and leg, and was probably going to hit the leg stump. So David Capel is out. England are now 181 for 8. I tell you, he's quite wide on the crease here. Watch the angle of the ball. It pitches. Was it going down the leg side? Well, it may have hit leg stump. It may just have missed.
There's the decision very quickly there from umpire Barker. No hesitation, no delay.
Well, he's throwing that magic lotion out onto the field again. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but clearly it's another attempt to get another wicket. We'll soon find out whether it'll work. And then I think he tosses it over his shoulder. No, he does a little circle now, then over his shoulder. That's it.
He's gone. He's leg before. Ambrose strikes again. Another leg before. The West Indies are nearly home. There's joy, jubilation. And Ambrose gets his 7th. The accuracy again striking. The furthest leg before wicket without scoring first ball.
Well, I must say I thought that De Freitas's front foot had got outside that off stump. He got there very early and started to draw back. Might just have got outside the off stump. But it was near enough not to matter. Near enough not to matter. And up goes the finger and out he goes.
The massing on the boundaries there, and just inside of it, waiting for this victory. And then there'll be a mass invasion. Hesitation, it could be a run out, and in fact he's home. Just made it, the diving Devon Malcolm. Oof.
Well, if you want a perfect example of how not to run a short single, this is it. What you do, you set off, you hesitate, stop, go, hesitate, stop. And that leaves you a bit to do. Where's Devon now? Here he comes. He's well in.
Well, he's really charged up now here, Curtly Ambrose. He has bowled magnificently today. And even before this quite sensational spell. Devon Malcolm, the batsman. Big appeal for leg before, maybe just outside the off stump. Umpire Archer saying not out. On the outside of that front pad, so that front pad just outside the line of the off stump. What a good delivery for the last ball. No single off that.